It's my hope that you are fine. Welcome to our today's session of mathematics revision. So we are going to start with section 1. So number 1, the instructions are answer all the questions in the spaces provided. It's 50 marks. So number 1, a carpenter wishes to cut a 2 meters long piece of wood into 3 equal parts. He approximates the length of each piece to 0.66 meters. Calculate the percentage error due to this approximation. It is 3 marks. So this question needs the knowledge of errors and approximation. So percentage error is obtained by error over actual multiplied by 100%. Our actual is 2 meters, then we divide by 3. Our approximation is 0.66, which is 66 out of 100. So our error will be equal to actual minus approximated value, which is 2 over 3 minus 66 out of 100. So when we subtract that one, we'll get 1 out of 150 as your error. So your percentage error will be equal to 1. That is your error out of 150 divided by the actual. That is 2 over 3. Then multiply by 100. That one will get 1%. So your error is 1%. Your percentage error is 1%. Then we go to number 2. Simplify 5 over 3 minus root 5. Then minus 3 out of root 5, leaving one in the form a plus b plus root c, where a, b, and c are constants. So this is the knowledge of sets. It is 5 out of 3 minus root 5, then minus 3 out of root 5. First of all, we have to put the two equations under one denominator. So it will be our LCM is root 5, then multiply by 3 minus root 5. Here it will be 5 root 5. Then it will be minus 3 into 3 minus root 5, which simplifies itself further into, that is 5 root 5 minus 9 plus 3 root 5 out of 3 root 5 minus root 15. So from there, we rationalize the denominator, and it becomes, this is 8 root 5 minus 9 out of 3 root 5 minus root 15. So upon rationalizing our denominator, we will have multiplied through by 3 root 5 plus root 5. We do the same to the numerator, 3 root 5 plus root 5. So that one gives you, that is the same as 75 minus 13 root 5 out of 20. which is the same as 75 out of 20 minus 13 root 5 out of 20, which gives you 3.75 minus 0.65 root 5. So that's the answer, 3 marks. From there we go to number 3. It is make x the subject of the formula. This one requires the knowledge of formulas. So it is t is equal to x out of x. This is x minus b. Then this one is x plus b. X minus b into x plus b. So so the question itself was t is equal to x out of square root of x minus b multiplied by x plus b. So first of all, we have to square both sides so that we can remove this root. So this one becomes t squared is equal to x squared out of x minus b multiplied by x plus b. So this one is the same as t squared is equal to x squared out of x squared minus b squared when you open these brackets. So from there you can multiply both sides by x squared minus b squared. And upon doing that, we will have t squared x squared minus b squared x squared is equal to x squared. So this one becomes t squared x squared minus x squared is equal to b squared x squared. So since here x squared is common, you can factor it out. It becomes x squared then into t squared minus 1 is equal to b squared x squared. Since we need to make our x as the subject of formula, we have to divide through by t squared minus 1 over t squared minus 1. So your x squared becomes b squared x squared out of t squared minus 1. So your x is the same as plus or minus square root of b squared x squared out of t squared minus 1. Just to write it clearly, x is equal to plus or minus root of b squared x squared out of t squared minus 1. So that is the answer. We had been taught to make x as the subject of the formula. That is it. From there we go to number 4. We are told solve for k given. The question should be log 3, log k base 3, then that one is squared minus log k base 3 power 0.5 is equal to log 8 base 2. So that one we have to let a log k base 3 be equal to t. So this is the same as t squared minus half t should be equal to log 8 base 2 is the same as log 2 base 2 power 3. So which is equal to 3 log 2 base 2. So that one should be equal to 3. So bring 3 on the other side. So this one becomes t squared minus half t minus t should be equal to 3. So upon factoring it out, we get 2t squared minus t, then minus 6 is equal to 0. So when you factor it out, we'll have 2t plus 3, then t minus 3 is equal to 0. So our t is either equal to 3 or t 2t is equal to negative 3. So our t will be equal to negative 3 over 2. So when t is equal to 3, we'd assumed our t to be equal to log k base 3. So which is equal to 3. So our k should be equal to 3 over 3, which is 27, or log k base 3 is equal to negative 3 over 2. So our k should be equal to 3 or negative 3 over 2, which gives you negative, it gives you 0.1925. So that those are the two values of k. From there, we go to number 5. It says the figure below is a rectangle ABCD. So it's in a ruler and a pair of compasses only. Construct a locus T that is equidistant from AB and BC. T intersects CD at H. So we are not going to tackle that one because it requires the knowledge of assets. From there we go to number 6. It says expand. This one is expand x. It's expand 1 out of x power 6 up to the 4th term. So this one, the roots of 6 are roots are this one is, sorry, the question is expand 1 out of x plus 2 power 6 up to the 4th term. Hence, use the expression to estimate 2.1 power 6. So this one will be the same as 1 into 1 over x. That one should be power 0. Then multiply by 2 power 6 plus next root is 6. Then 1 over x power 1, 2 power 5 plus this one should be minus plus 1 out of x power 2 then 2 power 4 plus 1 out of x power 3, then 2 power 3. You have been told up to the fourth term, so that the fourth term 1, 2, 3, 4. So the next one becomes your answer. So this is 1, 2 power 6 is 64 plus this is 6, 2 power 5 is 32. 32 times 6 is 192. Then it is out of x, then plus this 1 over x squared, 2 power 4, then this is 6 here, there is 15 there, and there is 20 here. So 15 times 32 gives you to 40 out of x squared, then plus this 1 over x cubed, 2 power 3 is the same as 8. 8 times 20 is 160 out of x power 3. So that is one of the answers. So we go to the other bit. So 1 over x plus 2 power 6 should be equal to 2 point. We have been told to find 2.1 power 6. 2.1 then power 6. So after solving that one, you get that your x is 10. Now substitute your x here 10. So it will be 64 plus 192 over 10 plus 240 out of 10 squared plus 160 out of 10 cubed, which will give you 85.76 as your final answer. So that was number 6. Expand 1 over x plus 2 power 6 up to the fourth term. So this is it. Hence use the expansion to estimate 2.1 power 6. This is your answer. From there, go to number 7. The roots of a quadratic equation are negative 2 over 7. This is negative 2 out of 7 and a third. Form the quadratic equation in the form a squared plus b squared plus c is equal to 0. So where a, b, and c are integers. So the first one, x is equal to negative 2 over 7. Therefore, this means that x plus 2 over 7 should give you 0. The other one, x is equal to a third. So means that when you take a third here, we'll have x minus a third is equal to 0. So we have to multiply the two so that we can form the quadratic equation. So we have x plus 2 over 7 multiplied by x minus a third should give you 0. So that we can have the quadratic equation. So upon opening the brackets, we have x squared minus a third x plus 2 over 7 x, then minus 2 out of 21 should give you 0. So we'll have the two of them, negative a third x plus 2 over 7x. It will give you 1 out of 21x, then minus 2 out of 21 is equal to 0. So we can decide to multiply the root by 21 so that we can remove this denominator to have whole numbers. So it will be 21x squared minus x minus 2 is equal to 0. So that is your quadratic equation in the form ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So those were 3 marks. From there we go to number 8, and it is the figure below shows a circle inscribed in a triangle XYZ. XP is 3 centimeters, PY is 2 centimeters, and XZ is 7 centimeters. Calculate the distance YZ. So this is the triangle XYZ. XP is 3, as you can see. PY is 2, and XZ is 7 centimeters. Calculate the distance YZ. So our distance YZ should be equal to YQ plus QZ. Now our YQ is just 2 centimeters and our QZ is 4. So which gives you 6 centimeters. So those are 2 marks. From there we go to number 9. The volume V of a cylinder varies jointly with its height h and the square of its radius r. Determine the percentage increase in the volume of cylinder if its radius increases in the ratio 3:2 and its height decreases by 30%. So we've been told that the volume of a cylinder varies jointly with its height. So volume V should be equal to KH and the square of its radius, so and r squared, where r is its radius. Determine the percentage increase in the volume of a cylinder if its radius increases in the ratio 3:2 and its height decreases by 30%. So this one, so the new volume V2 should be equal to K, then our height has decreased by 30%, so it is 100 minus 30, which gives you 0.7 h, and the radius increases in the ratio 3:2. So its radius is 3/2, then it's r, both of them will square. So volume V2 should be equal to K into 0.7 h into 3/2 r squared. So that one gives you, this one is the same as K into 0.7 h, then you multiply by 9/4 r squared, which is equal to, when you open the brackets, this one gives you 1.575 khr squared. So we'd been told to determine the percentage increase in the volume of the cylinder. So you have to subtract the 2, then you multiply by 100%. So it will be equal to 1.575 khr squared. You subtract the initial one, that is khr squared, out of khr squared, you multiply by 100%. So this one gives you 57.5%, and that is your answer. So that is the percentage increase in the volume of the cylinder. From there we go to number 10. The position vectors of P and Q are given as P is equal to 4i plus 3j plus k, and Q is equal to 7i minus 3j plus 4k respectively. Another point R is a long line PQ such that PQ is to PR is equal to 3:4. Find the position vector of R. So this one, we have to find PQ. We told that PQ is to P R is to 3 is equal to 3 is to 4. So this one is the same as PQ over PR is equal to 3 over 4. Now we want our PR. So PR should be equal to 4 over 3 of PQ. So our PQ is Q minus P. So which is our Q is 7, negative 3, 4. 7, negative 3, 4. From the information given, then you minus our P. Our P is 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. So your PQ becomes 7 minus 4 is 3. Negative 3 minus 3 is negative 6. 4 minus 1 is 3. So that is your PQ. We had been told that our PR is 4 over 3 PQ. And we already have our PQ. So we can determine our PR by taking 4 over 3, 4 quarters, 4 thirds of PQ, and our PQ is 3, negative 6, 3. So this one gives you, the first one is 4, the second one is negative 8, and third one is 4. So that is our PR. Since we already had we already have our PR and we already have had our P, so we don't have point R. We know very well that PR is given by R minus P. So we have our PR, we have our P, we don't have R. So this means that our R should be equal to PR plus P. So PR is 4, negative 8, 4 plus P. Our P is 4, 3, 1. So this one gives you 8. Negative 8 plus 3 is the same as negative 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. That is our point R. So which is the same as 8I minus 5J, then plus 5K. So that is it. From there we go to number 11. The question is, a transformation matrix T is given as 1, 0, K1. Maps point P, 2, 3 on 2, P, 2, 10. Determine the value of K, hence describe the transformation. So we know that T, when we multiply our transformation matrix T by the object, should give us our image. So our transformation T is 1, 0, K1 multiplied by our object. Object is P, so it's 2, 3, should give you 2, 10. That is our image of P. So this one is the same as 1 times 2 plus 0 times 3. That one gives you 2. One times 2 plus 0 times 3, that gives you 2. K times 2, that is 2k, plus 1 times 3 means that that is 2k plus 3 should be equal to 210. So already 2 is equal to 2. That one implies that 2k plus 3 should be equal to 10. So we take a positive 3 on the other side, and this one becomes 2k is equal to 10 minus 3. So 2k should be equal to 7. This one means that our k is 3.5. So our share means that is 3.5. That is our share factor. We have been told to determine the value of k. K is 3.5, hence describe the transformation. So this transformation means that it is parallel to y-axis. That one is the same as x-axis invariant. So that is question number 11. From there, we go to question number 12. The diagram below represents a right pyramid standing on a rectangular base A, B, C, D. V is the vertex of the pyramid, and VA is equal to VB, is equal to VC, and is equal to VD, is equal to 26 centimeters. AB, that is the base, is equal to 24 centimeters, and BC is equal to 18 centimeters. We are told to calculate the angle between the planes VAB, VAB, and VCD. VCD. Correct two decimal places. So that one is very simple. First of all, we have to determine our height, the height of the pyramid, and it should be equal to the square root of 26 squared minus 12 squared, which gives you 23.07 centimeters. So since we have our height, now we'll have sine theta. Theta is the angle between plane VAB and VCD, should be equal to 9 out of 23.07 using the knowledge of SOHCAHTOA. So that is opposite. Opposite is 9 and our hypotenuse is 23.07. So means that our theta is equal to sine inverse of 9 out of 23.07. So our theta is 45.92 degrees. So you already have your 3 marks. Go to number 13. A trader mixed rice grade A costing 150 shillings per kg with rice grade B costing 120 shillings per kg in the ratio 5:1 in order to make a blend X. In what ratio should grade B rice be mixed with blend X rice to make a blend Y costing 135 shillings per kg? So that one, we have to calculate how much is the blend. So we are told that blend A costs 150 per kg and he mixed it in the ratio 5:1. So 150 and 120. So we have to multiply 150 times 5, then we had 120 times 1. Then we divide by the total ratio, that is 5 plus 1, which gives us 6. So that one gives us 145. So it means that the cost of the blend is 145 shillings. So from there we let x be, let x kgs let x kg of blend x be mixed with y kg of grade B rice. So this one means that 145 x plus 120y, because you have been told that grade B costs 120 per kg, so there are y kg, so that means that it is 120 times y, which gives you 120y, and x kg of blend x, and each one of them is 145. So it is 145 times x, which gives us 145x over total, which is x plus y, should give you 135, the one that we have been told. So when we solve that one, we have 145x plus 120y should be equal to 135x plus 135y. So can take 135x on this side, so it becomes 145x minus 135x, which is 10x. We take 120y on the other side, it becomes 135y minus 120y, which is 15y. So it means that x is to y should be equal to 3 is to 2. After simplifying 10x or 15y, so it gives you 3 is to 2. And that is your answer. They were asking in what ratio should grade B rice be mixed with the blend X rice to make a blend Y costing 135 shillings per kg. So it is 3 is to 2. From there, we go to number 14. The probability of a team winning a game is 1 over 4. If it wins, the probability of winning the next game increases by 10%. If it loses, the probability of winning the next game increases by 20%. Determine the probability that the team wins in the second round. So we can do this one using a probability tree diagram. So probability of winning is a quarter. This means that the other probability of losing is 1 minus a quarter, which gives you 3 quarters. So if it wins, this is win, this is loss. If it wins, the probability of winning the next game increases by 10%. So when you increase 1 over 4 by 10%, it gives you 11 out of 40. So the other probability becomes 1 minus 11 over 40, which is 29 out of 40. If it loses, this is it. The probability of winning the next game increases by 20%. So when you increase 3 over 4 by 20%, it gives you 3 over 10. So the other one means that it is 1 minus 3 over 10, which gives you 7 over 10. So the question is asking, determine the probability that the team wins in the second round. So probability that the team wins in the second round minus the probability that it wins in the first round and also in the second round, or probability that it wins in the first round, it loses in the first round and it wins in the second round. So that is it. So this one is the same as probability of winning in the first round is a quarter multiplied by is a quarter times 11 out of 40, then plus probability of winning the first round and also winning the second round is 3 over 4 multiply by 3 over 10. So that one gives you 11 out of 160 plus 9 out of 40, which totals to 47 out of 160. So that the probability that the team wins in the second round. This is it. Probability that it wins. The question was asking, determine the probability that the team wins in the second round. Should be probability that the team may win in the first round and also win in the second round. Or, that is addition, the team may lose in the first round and win in the second round. We are targeting the team to win in the second round. So the first one is win, a quarter multiplied by, the first one is this one. And the second one, they may lose in the first round and win in the second one, in the second round. So this is it. So in do that one, it gives you 47 out of 160. So that is number 14. 3 marks. So from there we get number 15. A circle sender to -1 passes through the point P, -6, 5. Find the equation of the circle in the form x squared plus y squared, this is plus ax plus by is equal to plus c is equal to 0. So it is x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So we have to determine our radius, and our radius means that we'll have to take our point P minus our point D. So this one is the same as -6, 5 minus 2, -1. So that one gives you -8. Then 5 minus 1 is the same as 5 plus 1, which is 6. So our radius will be equal to -8 squared plus 6 squared. Then you take its square root, which gives you 10 square units. So that one, since we have our AB as 2, -1, we'll have the equation of our circle is given in the form x minus a squared plus y minus b squared should be equal to r squared. We already have our a and b and our radius. So it is x minus 2 squared plus y minus b, and b is -1, so means that it is y plus 1 squared should be equal to 10 squared. That is 10 squared. So this one is the same as x squared minus 4x plus 4, that is the expansion of the first one, plus y squared plus 2y plus 1 is equal to 1 100. So this one means that it is x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 2y. When bringing like terms together, this is 4 plus 1, that is 5. Then bring 100 on this side. So it will be 9 minus 100. It will be 4 plus 1 is 5. So it is 5 minus 100, which is negative 95, is equal to 0. So that is the equation of the circle in the form of x squared plus y squared plus ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. From there, we go to our next number, that is number 16. The graph below is a displacement time graph, a kite launched upward from a height of 20 meters above the ground. So we are told to determine the rate of change of displacement at time equal to 5 seconds. So time equal to 5 seconds, we have to take any two coordinates. So we'll take 8, we decide to take 3, 29, and 8, 20. So it is just change in y out of change in x. So it will be equal to 20 minus 29 out of 8 minus 3, which gives us negative 9 out of 5. So it is the same as negative 1.8. So that is the last question on section 1. Thank you very much for watching and welcome to our next session.